mga biní ting otro edishon di health and happiness, bo podcast di Onderlingehulp. Awan nos tin di bishita cercanos un especialista de medicina alternativa. Eta un experto de akupuntura, remedi de yerba y medicina tradishonal chinés. Con su tratamentunan, eta ayuda a su klientenan llegan a una vida más balansá, pasobra eta atendé tantu, kehonan físiko, esnan emoshonal, lo que nos llama un sanashon holístico. En el programa de agua nos invitado Shalini Akupunktura daba y compartir con nos su conocimiento, pero también diferentes ejercicios simples que nos por practicar de nos vida de tu día y así ayudarnos a mantener un vida más sano.
Biní na outro episódio de podcast de Onderlingehulp. Salud, felicidade e vida largo. Hoje nós temos sumamente prazer que nós invitar a trobe gente junto conosco no podcast, que nós também papia over de sanação, energia, algo holístico. Welcome, Shalini, to us today in our podcast.
Thank you so much for having me and for this opportunity.
Yes, we are very glad having you today and accepting our invitation. Tell us, who is Shalini and also what is acupuncture? Tell us about that.
So, who am I, Shalini? I'm born and raised in India for the first 6 years of my life.
Wow.
And then moved here when I was 6 and basically just infiltrated into the system.
Wow.
This Curacao is my home, and this is also the place where I feel that I can really spread my wings. And that's also where acupuncture comes in, because acupuncture is the thing that has helped me connect the most deeply with myself and to know myself.
Wow.
And it's what I do now so that other people can also experience that.
And how could you connect with acupuncture to know yourself better? How?
Well, the journey actually started when I was a teenager at Radolfus.
Wow.
I had no prior knowledge about acupuncture at all, but around 16, 17 is when I suddenly started getting more little signs and hints from my external world that there's more to life than just what we see.
Wow.
And, it's in that point in a teenager's life when they're deciding, okay, what are we going to do? Where are we going to study? What are we studying?
Exactly.
So that's kind of when all of it began. And I always wanted to be a doctor. I knew that since I was 3. I always wanted to study medicine. And so that's kind of where my whole life has led me to. It's medicine.
Exactly.
And surprisingly, acupuncture and also Ayurveda, which is the Indian classical medical system, these are the ancient medicines.
Exactly.
It's the medicine of how to heal yourself, how to know yourself so that you can heal yourself.
Beautiful.
It's powerful.
Wow.
So it started when I was a teenager. It just came on my path. I read about it and instantly felt like bells in my body. This is it. This is what I want to do.
Wow.
And I did it.
And it's amazing that at such young age, 16, 17 years old, that you already was feeling that in your environment, in your body, that you need to do something with Ayurveda. Can you tell us more about Ayurveda?
Yeah.
And also how did it connect with acupuncture also? And of course, I have a lot of questions. And you have also people that you coach one-on-one, but we will get there.
Yeah.
We will get there. Ayurveda, what is Ayurveda and how it can help us to settle, to know ourselves, and also to live in a life full of stress, a lot of things, refined to eat. How it help us?
So if you think about it, these ancient medical systems, they're thousands of years old. And how have they made it to our modern times? It's because it's based on simplicity.
Wow,
It's based
beautiful.
on nature. It's based on the seasons, and it's based on us as part of nature. So when we learn about that and we accept that that is our nature, that we are nature, that makes it easier. That's the first step.
Beautiful.
So it's literally the basics. How is your sleep? What do you do when you wake up in the morning? Do you have a little ritual to get started with your day? What do you drink? What do you eat? Who are the people that you have in your environment? What do you do for a living? It's also hygiene. It's practices. It's things that really help you live your life as best as you can.
Exactly. At what moment do you think that someone feels, okay, it is time to go to Shalini because I need to get imbalanced, when they don't sleep well, when they're got in some phase in their life, how people come to you and how you can help them with all the knowledge you have?
So what I normally experience,
Yes.
and that's actually changing now. The usual was that people were just fed up with the medical system. You know,
Okay.
I'm just done with the Western medicine. I haven't found a solution for all of this pain I'm feeling or all of this physical thing that I'm experiencing. The doctors aren't able to give them answers and they just keep prescribing them medicine.
Medicine.
And that's not doing anything.
Exactly.
And they've tried everything. And that's usually when they find alternative medicine, which honestly, it's the real medicine. If you
Exactly.
knew how to be and how to live according to nature and the seasons and your own body systems, if we were taught that, you would have the power to take care of things on your own. So there's a power struggle here, and I'm not saying Western medicine is bad. It's actually
Exactly.
really good to combine both,
Exactly.
but it's usually when people are just stuck and they don't know what else to do. So that's how people come. But what's changing is the movement that has been created in the world right now of health is trendy.
Oh, it also helps, of course.
It's
Of
actually
course.
it's a great movement because it brings people more in touch with themselves earlier. Like the focus is now on prevention
Yes.
instead of waiting till something happens and then I'm going to go do something.
Exactly.
And that, again, is the ancient medical classical systems, which are based on let's just live life properly, like this constantly.
Okay, but because right away you were telling us about your sleep, how you wake up, a routine that you have during the day.
Yeah.
On what basis you give that advice on people? I'm coming to you, I'm telling you I'm not sleeping well. So you will take like a session with me to know how I'm living right now, to direct me more to the way the nature asks supposed me to live. How? Okay, it's like talking to the people and direct them more to the nature.
Yeah. So in a session, for example, I would do an intake.
Yes.
And the intake is basically asking you all sorts of questions, and it's about how do you feel on a daily basis? What is the emotion that you usually tend to go towards? Is it anger? Is it sadness? Is it depression, anxiety? And then I ask you, what do you eat? What do you love to eat? And what is always in your diet? How's your movement? How's your stress level? How's your digestion? And when it's a woman, how is your reproductive cycle?
Exactly.
Do you get your period regularly? Do you have pain? So it's really going to the smallest details of what you, Chantal, as a person are experiencing in your daily life.
Wow.
And then that paints a picture. And then along with pulse diagnosis,
Okay.
and
Yes.
also looking at your tongue, just reading your face,
Yes.
those are all clues into, okay, this is an area where there needs to be more focus. This is an area where we need to tone it down a little bit. Let's add this. Let's remove this. So it's bringing things into alignment.
Yes, and as you were telling, it's like a holistic point of view. It is not
Yes.
only if how you sleep, but also how you eat. How is your anxiety level? How is your stress level? This it is
Yeah.
all package to move, to get in balance, to move forward.
Yeah.
Wow. And like a session, you do the intake. How many sessions someone need? It depends on person. What is all that you do?
So this is such an interesting question because it comes from the Western concept.
Yes.
You know, the Western
How many sessions? Okay, there's 5 or 6. Oh, okay.
and that goes to show that our society is so deeply ingrained into the mind. We want to know everything before we begin it. We have to have all the details
Same.
clear before we start. And so with this medicine, it's really about trust. How do you get into trust with yourself? Because, you know, we've lost trust with our bodies. We don't know our bodies. We don't know ourselves. That's where the problem starts. That's where, when you have a pain, you immediately need to go see a doctor. Instead of, hey, what did I do that created this? Oh, let me just start massaging it. You know, like the tools for you to take care of things yourself, that's what our society is lacking.
Exactly.
So going back to your question, how many sessions, it's really about let's begin the intake and let's see how it goes. And
Wow. Powerful.
you know, let's start with 3.
Yes.
But usually what people do is they come in every month for maintenance.
Yes, I can understand that.
Yeah.
Because you start feeling different. You start
Yes.
feeling more relaxed. I
Yeah.
think also, and maybe we can talk a little bit about that, about the needles, acupuncture that you're
Yeah.
using, how it affects the energy also in your body. Can you talk us more about that?
Yeah. So the needles are just one part of traditional Chinese medicine. So the acupuncture is one pillar of Chinese medicine. There's also the herbs, there's also the cupping, there's also moxa. It's a whole system.
Wow.
So the acupuncture part is we use fine needles, and sometimes they're really like as thin as your hair, and it's not designed to hurt,
Okay.
you know? And then, based on what we find in your pulse, your tongue, and then also your intake, we place them in specific areas of the body that correspond to different organs. Because we can read the energy of the organs through the pulse, we can see the energy of the organs in the tongue, in the face. Wow. And then we place them in different areas of the body.
Do you have advice for us how we can stay healthy, young? Help us with that.
Okay. I think everyone is looking for the magic answer, the magic potion, the magic this, the magic that. And I would say the key really is simplicity.
Yeah.
You know, where in your life is it so complicated that you are not able to see the truth? And where are you avoiding the truth?
Powerful, powerful.
Yeah. And so, for example, if it has to do with eating, keep your food as simple and as clean as possible. And that means whole foods. So the more whole foods you eat, the better that is for your health. Why? Because you're literally getting a carrot that is plucked from the ground and you're putting that in your body. That's a whole food.
That's what you mean by whole foods.
Yeah.
It's like eating apples, eating carrots, and not eating refined
Yes.
foods, actually, so you can
many
buy.
packaged foods that are made for our convenience.
Yes.
Because it's actually the convenience that has taken us so far away from our truth and our nature and our seasons. So coming back to it is, let's eat a handful of olives as a snack, or let's eat some nuts, or let's have a slice of cheese. I mean, I'm not a proponent for cheese for all people, but if it works well with your system and it's good quality, it's fresh. You know, they have local goat cheese that is made on the island. So if you eat something like that, you know, an egg, just keep it simple.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you very much for all those information and how we can prepare and balance ourselves. There is so much information here, and thank you very much. I'm full with all the information and the nice points you are giving us. Dankie pa sintonizar e podcast que atrobe de Onderlingehulp. Camina nossa sinha com pa biba mais simples que possível. Dem balança com nós mesmos, pa ajuda nós mesmos vira a melhor versão e sentir nós mesmos mais melhor.